Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be showing you how I make Nigerian egg rolls. In Nigeria, we have various snacks which we enjoy, and definitely egg roll is one of them. If you want to see how I make this, please keep on watching. You're welcome back to Benny's kitchen. So in my pot, I'll go ahead and add in the eggs I'll be using for this egg roll. I'll boil that for like 15 to 20 minutes before I'll take that off and later transfer into some cold water so it will be easy for me to peel. Thank you very much for stopping by. Please kindly give this video a big thumbs up, like and share, and also drop your comments. Okay, thank you very much. So in my bowl I already have my flour. I'm using all-purpose flour, and I've gone ahead to add in some sugar, baking powder, salt, nutmeg. So this adds flavor to the dough, to the egg roll dough. I'll go ahead and give this a very good mix. And after mixing all the dry ingredients, I'll go ahead to add in my butter. You can use margarine if you wish, but I prefer using butter for this recipe. And I'll mix in the butter into the flour, and I'll mix thoroughly till everything is well combined. And next I'll go ahead to add in the eggs. I'm going to add 3 eggs to this recipe and milk. All the list of ingredients used for this video will be listed down in the description box below. Alright, and after pouring all the liquids into the dry ingredients, I'm going to give that a very good mix. I'll combine thoroughly until everything is properly and well combined. So guys, please, while adding your milk onto your dough, your dried ingredients, while adding it, then please add it little by little, okay? Because the flour from the kind of flour I'm using and the kind of flour you're using definitely vary, okay? So just add it bit by bit. So I'm just going to mix this, you know, gently. I'm not going to knead it. So I added just like a tablespoon of water, because I added 2 tablespoons of water into that cup I used to pour in the milk. So I just used half of the water just to make sure that everything, the dried ingredients, was, you know, well incorporated or mixed before I go ahead to assemble them. On my work surface now, I'll go ahead and lightly dust it and place the egg roll dough on the work surface, and after that I'll just lightly dust it as well because it's quite sticky, and I'll use my palm to just flatten that out. All right, and I'm going to cut that to the number of eggs I have available. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and the list of ingredients used for this recipe will be listed out in the description box below, so do not hesitate to check that out. And after cutting that to the number of eggs I have available, I'll go ahead and flatten each of the dough out. Okay, do not forget to keep raw flour by your side, okay, to always dab your hand with it. And I'm also going to dab the eggs around the flour, okay, so that it's just going to be dry inside. It's not just going to be, you know, kind of soggy and all that. Okay, I prefer dabbing my egg. So I'll go wrap the dough around the eggs and cut out any excess, and I'll go ahead and wrap thoroughly. All right, please do not forget to wrap your dough thoroughly around the egg so it doesn't pop open. And with this recipe you're going to have a bit of crack, and I love that. So if you're someone that do not love cracks on your egg roll, I'm sorry, I don't think this recipe is not for you. I might make another video to show you that, okay? But for this recipe, it's definitely is crunchy on the outside and super moist on the inside. Like, so I'd love my egg rolls to be crumbly on the outside and very soft and moist on the inside. So that's the perfect way I can explain this egg roll to you. It's really crumbly on the outside. Okay, yep. There are some egg rolls that when you eat them, they're quite chewy and doughy, but for this one is different. Okay, yep. For this recipe, no, you're not going to get that. It's just going to be so good. This recipe is just so good. I don't know how to explain it, but when you try it out, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah. So I'll just keep on showing you different ways to wrap this. Okay, by either patting it on the tailwork surface or with your hands. And here is the egg rolls. I finished rolling them out and I've placed them on the tray, and we're gonna head to heat up some oil in my pot. Okay, and we don't need this oil to be too hot, and we are going to fry this on medium to low heat. Guys, bear in mind we have to fry this on medium to low heat. Your heat doesn't have to be very high. If not, your egg roll is just going to cook on the outside and it won't be cooked on the inside. It's just going to be doughy and it's not going to cook on the inside. So we need to fry this on a very low heat. Okay, so once you pop this in, within 5 to 10 seconds it's meant to pop up. Like, it's not going to still be like, it needs to pop up from the bottom of the pot. It's not meant to be like to sink, you know, and still stay at the bottom. If it stays at the bottom, then know that the oil is not in the right temperature. But if it's in the right temperature, it's just going to, after like 10 seconds of putting the egg roll into the oil, it will just, you know, float on your oil. Yeah, so I'll fry this for like 7 to 8 minutes. If you fry your egg roll for 7 to 8 minutes without it getting burnt, then know that you're doing the right thing. Okay, and this is how the egg roll is going to be. This is well cooked now. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to fry the rest, and I'm going to put this on my lined bowl. Okay, so paper towel is in the bowl. I'm using to collect this so that the oil will just get into the lined paper towels. And I'll go ahead and fry the remaining ones. Okay, yep. So I'm going to add the remaining egg roll into the oil, and I'm going to fry that as well. So before you add in the egg roll, if possible, you can reduce the heat, okay, of the oil, because it's definitely hot and hotter than the temperature which you would want it to be. So if you're not careful, the second batch might even cook faster than the first one. So you have to be very careful before you add in the second batch. Maybe while you're taking it the first batch off the fire, please bear in mind to always reduce the temperature of your heat so that the temperature of the oil will get back to normal, like to the normal temperature. Otherwise your egg roll will get burnt. Okay, and please, while frying your egg roll, you don't want to overcrowd your pot. Okay, and guys, here is our egg rolls. Can you see how good these egg rolls are looking? It's looking so sumptuous, so crunchy, so yum on the outside, and what you see is what you get. Okay, so the way it's looking outside is just also looking very moist and yummy on the inside. See, I beg, any English you guys want to use to express or qualify this egg roll, you're free to do that. Okay, so can you see how the dough is? Like, it's just so soft, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Until I see you in my next video, I love you all. Mwah. Bye.